What's up guys? Today I want to talk about the new Wet n Wild Snowmelt lip powders. I'm going to be swatching all 6 shades that they launched in this new collection, as well as talking about my thoughts and feelings on them because, to be real honest, they're pretty weird. So let's go ahead and get started. So each of these retails for $6.99. I bought mine from Ulta, where they're actually having a buy one get one half off in case you decide you want to buy any of these after the end of this review. You can get a little bit of a price break there, although most drugstores have deals on Wet n Wild all the time. So let's talk about this whole lip powder thing for a second, shall we? On the Ulta website, the product description says that these lip powders are a new formula that transform from a snow-like powder into a cream texture upon application. They leave a fresh, lasting tint available, and you can layer them up for a more intense pigment. It says it's buildable, comfortable, and won't settle into lines. And it says there are 7 shades. Do I have 7 shades? I do have 7 shades. There are 7 shades in this collection. So basically, based on that description, these are supposed to be like all of the other lip powders that have come before it. There haven't been many. This, to my knowledge, is like one of the more mass launches of a lip powder, but I actually tried one back here on the channel a few years back that I'll link to in case you're interested. I didn't love the formula. It didn't become a mainstay in my everyday makeup routine, obviously, but I wanted to give these a try because it's been a few years. Maybe Wet n Wild had a chance to improve on the formula, and if it really can like melt into your lips and stain them for this ultra tinted but still barely there feeling product, I thought, you know, might be worth a try. So here we are. Let's talk about the good first. These truly do transform from a powder to, I would even say, a liquid on the lips. It is a super, super thin formula that just melts into your lips. Takes probably like 20 to 30 seconds to fully dry down, and once it does, it like becomes one with your lips. It does not transfer. It reminds me a little bit of the old Revlon lip stain markers that used to be out there, where once they dried, they were like budge proof because they truly stained your skin. That's a pretty similar situation with these. In fact, I think the biggest upside to these is their longevity. If you want something that's going to last a long time and feel like you are wearing absolutely nothing on your lips, these might be something to consider. That's actually maybe one of the most positive characteristics to come out of these. If you're looking for some serious longevity, something that wears forever on your lips, that's totally transfer proof and truly doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your lips, these, you might consider them. That said, there are a few things you'll probably want to consider before fully committing to these. First off being the fact that they are a powder. As a result, they are not mess free. They don't go everywhere, but I've tried to capture this as best on video as I could. But you open it up, some powder falls out, you put the wand back in, and a big poof of powder comes out. There wasn't much fallout when I was applying, which was good. You don't have to worry about disturbing any of your facial makeup that you might have around your lip area. But do not wear white when you're applying these, because I could not find a way to get around powder fallout on my desk, on my clothes. It just gets everywhere. Next up is the taste and smell. It's awful. It has a very sweet taste to it, but there's definitely a chemically, like a sharp chemically sort of taste in there too that I personally couldn't stand, especially because in so many instances the powder wasn't totally transformed on my lips. So it was this combination of gritty, not super gritty, but like powder on my lips transforming into a liquid, plus this very different smelling and tasting lip product on my lips, and it was a little bit too much. It doesn't last for long, so if you like the effect on your lips, it might not be a big deal. Also, some people might not be able to like taste or smell it, as I found out when I was reviewing something a while back. Oh, it was the L'Oreal concealer. I am sensitive to that scent. It doesn't make me react, but like it smells so strong to me, and a lot of you guys didn't even smell it. So that is something that could vary from person to person, but if you find you are typically sensitive to scents in your lip products, you probably want to avoid these. And last up is the hydration factor. I would not count on these hydrating your lips. Not that they promise to at all, but there's something about the formula that I actually found dried my lips out. I needed to apply balms, especially after trying these on repeatedly and having to scrub away the stain. My lips are like burning right now, and if you apply any sort of balm or gloss over top, it does make it so it's not totally transfer proof anymore. You're gonna see faster wear and tear there, although I will say there was still some staining left even after I wiped the lip gloss away. So on the one hand, it is ultra long wearing and very lightweight, but on the other, there are just those other things that I thought you should consider because they're characteristics that I think won't be for everyone. So if after all that you're still interested in picking some of these up for yourself and you're here for the swatches, let's go ahead and get started started on those. First up is Snowball Fight. This is a soft but still pretty bright creamsicle orange. And real quick, something else I wanted to point out about these is how the top really does not match the color that you actually get on your lips. It does develop into something quite a bit deeper and more vibrant, I have found, across all these shades, which is why I thought swatching all of them might be helpful as well. Next up is Snowed In, which is a medium brown shade, and it's actually pretty neutral. So I think even whether you have warm tones, cool tones, it's gonna flatter a lot of different skin undertones. Then there is Blizzard Berry, which I'm wearing right now. I think the cap looks like another deeper brown tone, but when you actually wear it, it's kind of a deep brown, but has very heavy berry influences. Next up is Dude Chill, and given how similar it looks to Blizzard Berry, I thought they were going to be identical, and they kind of do look identical swatched and on the lips. The only difference is that Dude Chill is more of a deep terracotta brown as opposed to that berry brown. Then moving on to the more colorful shades, we have Oh Hell No, which is basically a brighter orange version of the shade Snowball Fight. And next up is Pink Avalanche, which between the name and the packaging you probably could have guessed is a bright blue-based, almost Barbie-looking pink. Last up is Snow Falling in Love. This is a bright, cool blue-based red. And I wouldn't say it's a true blue-based red. It leans on the berry, like has more of those purple undertones to it. So maybe that means there's a little bit more blue in there. It's just not like a true red, if that makes sense. Alrighty, so those are all the shades swatched in this collection as well as my thoughts. I hope this video was helpful for anyone who is curious about them. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, but I gotta go right now because I need to deeply condition my lips. They are very dry and starting to burn a little bit because of how much I had to scrub my lips in between swatching these because of the staining that I'm sure you guys saw. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.